Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see how to perform your first experiment of heat transfer through this virtual lab. So you just need to type virtual Amrita University lab. In that you just need to click on physical sciences. Under a physical sciences heading we have a heat and thermodynamics virtual lab. So click on heat and thermodynamics virtual lab. So list of experiment will appear in front of you. Heat transfer by radiation, heat transfer by conduction, heat transfer by natural convection, study of phase change, black body radiation, Newton's law of cooling, Lead apparatus, thermocouple Seebeck effect. So we need to perform this experiment. Okay. So before going to the performance, let us log in to this Amrita University virtual lab. So go to login, enter your credential in it. So after getting login, you just need to see your name will appear in right hand side of the tab. Then click on the first experiment. That is, in our list we have the first experiment is of heat transfer by conduction. So click on it. A new tab will open consisting of a theory in which aims, apparatus, theory is included, application. So what is the importance of this experiment, conducting the experiment, why we are learning this experiment? It gives us idea, this page gives us idea about it, and from this experiment we are going to we are going to find out the thermal conductivity of a test tube. Okay? For this the arrangement is in such a way that in a center you have a main heater plate, side to the main heater plate you have a guard heater plate. This main heater plate and guard heater plate, it is been sandwiched between two test plate, and two test plate are being sandwiched between two water cooled plate. Okay? So what we are going to do, we are going to supply a current through this heater plate and the guard plate. Heat is going to released from the center to the outside. Okay? So we know the calculated amount of the heat, we know its diameter, we know the temperature on the surface because we are going to mount some thermocouples on it. We are going to take the readings of those thermocouples in our experiment, and also we know the water temperature. So we know the source temperature, we know the sink temperature. Okay? So from this, the only unknown term will be the thermal conductivity. Okay? So we are going to find out the thermal conductivity for 5 different materials. Okay? So let us proceed. In next tab, they have given you a procedure for conducting a simulation. Okay? In this virtual lab. Okay? They are saying the choose material, the diameter of the plate, diameter of the material. So this procedure I am going to explain while explaining the simulator. Okay? A small self-evaluation test has been given to you. You just need to select the correct answer and you just need to submit it. No grades will be awarded. You will come to know which answer is correct and which answer is wrong. So please try this self-evaluation test. The next step is of simulator. It is the here we are going to perform. This is the platform where we are going to perform our first experiment. But right now it is saying failed to detect flash player, or click here to enable the flash player. So what you need to do, you need to do the site settings for website settings for it. That is just a simple task. You just need to go to the this icon non-secure. You just need to click over it. You just need to open site settings. You just need to find where the flash player is. So flash player, it is right now blocked. So you can say allow. and then you can go back to your simulator page of Amritsar University and say reload. Wait for a while. The setup diagram will appear in front of you. Yes, it will take hardly 1 minute, but the setup diagram is appear in front of you. Now you can see this is the setup diagram which we have, and in the setup diagram let us understand one by one what are the components. So MH plate, it is a knob to control the voltage and current across the MH plate. GH, it is the knob which is used to control the voltage and current across the guard heat plate. V, it is the voltmeter. A, it is the ammeter. It is going to show you the voltage and ammeter. This is the temperature indicator. So 8 temperature we are going to measure. Okay, 2 temperature is of out of 8 temperature, 2 temperature are of water temperature. Rest 6 temperature are of plate temperature. Okay, this knob, switch knob, MNGH knob, it is for switching controls for main heater plate and a guard plate. Okay, and you can see the timer over it, where when we switch on this power on, when we set up this power on, we are going to see the minutes. Okay, it will run for 20 minutes, but there 20 minutes it is virtually programmed, so it will hardly take 1 minute to conduct this experiment. Okay, and the box is consist of that setup, that is the main plate, then it has been sandwiched between two test plate, and it has been sandwiched between the water plate. Okay, now you can see the cross sectional also of this box. Just click on the cross sectional, so it will appear. So you can clearly see the first layer of a water, then a layer of a test plate, and then a layer of a heater plate. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to choose the material first of all. So let us conduct the first experiment. You need to choose the material. So you can see there are 5 materials. We will I will give you a demo on cardboard, for example. So I have chosen a cardboard as a material. Then I will set a diameter of 30 centimeter. Then the thickness of 0.7 centimeter. Cold water temperature, I will keep it as 20. Okay. Now before going to power on, you just need to supply the current across a main heater plate and a guard plate. So right now the norm is towards MH, so operate MH knob. So you can see when you operate this, you will find a deviation in voltage and current. So I will keep, okay, this as a voltage and a current. Okay, so it will appear over here. Then what I will do, I will switch the knob to GH, and same voltage and current I will mark it over here. Okay, if you create a different voltage and current, it is going to show you an error, that is both the plate should have same voltage and current, because we need to have a constant temperature across the surface of the plate, or across the plate. Okay, so the temperature will appear over here in this tag. Okay, so now we are going to run the setup. You can turn off the power by clicking on this button, or just click on this. So you can see the voltage is appeared, the current ampere is appeared, the temperature indicator T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7, T8, up to T8 it is showing me a temperatures. So it has run for 20 minutes. It will hardly take 1 minute to run. Okay, so you can check out the temperature T1, T2, T3, T4. It is quite same temperatures, because the temperature remains same uniform on this plate, as we are supplying a constant current across the plate. Then 20 degrees centigrade, it is the temperature of water. It is also a temperature of water. Again, T7 and T8 are the temperature of the plates. Then if you want to see the results, you just need to click on this result. So the result will appear over here. It will show you the thermal conductivity equal to 0.21 watt per meter per Kelvin. Okay? So after conducting this experiment, what you need to do? You need to take a screenshot of it. Okay? How to do a screenshot for Windows 10? Just for go to snipping tool, go to snipping tool, a snipping tool will appear. Yes, a snipping tool will appear. Click on new, take a screenshot. If it is not getting whole screen, you can minimize or you can zoom out the screen and say new, and then take a screenshot of it. Okay. A screenshot will appear indicating the result and your name. So I will be cross checking your name. Save it at the location in your PC. So you can save experiment 1 HT and your name, and save. So this is how you need to conduct the experiment for rest of the material. So for going next, say reset, and then choose the material and accordingly follow the procedure. Okay? So you are going to conduct the experiment for remaining material, and you are going to upload the screenshot in a cold folder. Thank you for watching this video.